Okay, so hand tutorial. How to draw hands. First of all, you put your hand on the paper and you put your fingers like that. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da! Woo! You got a hand. No, just kidding, just kidding. That is not how we draw hands, and I'm not going to use this crappy pencil. How to draw hands. Okay. Now, we're being serious. If you want to draw good hands, first of all, you gotta know how the anatomy works. For that, go buy the books, because I don't have that much time to take and show you the muscles and the bones and the structure. So I'm just going to show you a cheap, easy technique you can use for anime, realistic, and everything. So pretty much we're going to make a little box. I don't know if you guys can tell that well, but this is going to be our main part of the wrist right here. This is the box. Now, we're going to look at our hand as a box, and we're going to add little sticks, so to speak, for the fingers. So the thumb, one stick right here. Okay, so we're going to make this a little darker so you guys can see. Like that. Another finger, another stick. Another finger is another stick. Now, you got to remember the length of our fingers, you know. Middle one's the longest, so keep that in mind. You go up, like that. So, we're going to add the other one right here. And then, you guys, doesn't look that good. Sorry. And you add the sticks. That is the first way you got to learn the basic tricks. Maybe if I turn on the light. Nope, that made it. There we go. Like that. Okay, so this is the basic, how you want to learn how to get your anatomy. Once you draw the little box, you can actually move the box around. For instance, you want to have someone holding something. There you go. You move it, okay? I know that looks really weird. That's one way you can learn to draw hands. Or you can also do the circle technique. You draw one circle, then the little funny looking thing sticking out, which are your fingers and the thumb. So pretty much to remember how to draw hands, you gotta remember the shape of it, how it actually looks, because yeah, I mean, I don't know how hard it is for you guys, but yeah, it's pretty much draw, you know, the hand. Now to make it move with different things, you just look at your hand, you know, say, hey, I want to do this. You look at it, you draw it, you get the shape, you got your hand. So pretty much the only way I can really help you guys is telling you to practice. The best way to draw hands is just practice. I mean, get to know the muscles and the point. For example, here's a thumb right there. You know, I used to do the thumb. Now we're gonna add the other fingers right there. You can bend them, mess around with them. If you really are serious about learning how to draw hands, I mean, the best advice I can give you is don't do cartoony, you know, Mickey Mouse hands like that, like peace out, you know. Don't do those hands. If you really want to learn how to draw them, start doing realistic hands, because that is the correct anatomy. I mean, you got to remember the joints, how they bend, and you know how flexible your hands are. So pretty much, what you can do is play with your hands. I mean, take pictures. I mean, that's what I remember when I was younger. What I used to do is I would grab my camera and take pictures of my hands and poses and stuff. And pretty much, if you don't want to be holding your hand the whole time and going like this, you just take a picture, base yourself on the picture. Do not copy, do not trace, but do it from scratch. I mean, look at something, say, hey, I'm going to point up like that, da-da-da-da-da. You got your hand there. That's all you need. It's pretty much, it's just practice. Hands are not that hard to draw, actually. They're extremely fun. They are part of the expressions of a person, so all you guys need is practice. So, you know, if you want a basic shape, I'm just giving you the basic outline. You can do squares with the sticks, you know, like little square, finger, 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 and then you can actually start bending them. Or you could do the circle, thumb, circle, circle, circle for the fingers. Those are the best ways to at least do the basic sketch, and then from there you actually start adding the massy picture, the illustration, the final, and you go. That's how you do it. I mean, remember your hand is, you know, like the muscles, the skeletal structure. There are a lot of many good books of how you can draw it. But if you don't want to waste your money, if you don't want to do all that, then you just look at your hand. Best way to draw hands, don't do that. That was a joke. But, you know, just look at your hands, play with them, you know, you just get to know them really good, and then put it on paper. And it'll look really crappy at the beginning if you're new at this. I mean, heck, my hands were like this before. They're like crazy fingers and like that, okay? That's how my hands used to be before. But the more you practice, maybe you want them like that in the future, you know, making a monster or something, but the more you practice, the better you get. So yes, remember the basic shapes. Could be either one, but best advice I could ever give you to draw hands is practice. Look at your own hand, look how it bends, and draw it. And just keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and you will get it. Okay? So, I know that was a terrible tutorial, but that's pretty much all I can tell you guys. So that's it. This is Oasis Wins. This is Sarah. I will catch you guys later, and go ahead and, you know, ask me whatever later, DeviantArt or anything, but just put my signature to end the whole thing. Okay, catch you guys later. Oasis Wins Sarah, out. Ciao, ciao.